The first issue with some of the residents and also some of the citizens of Ohio have are why the village of Lucas did not put this revenue generating piece of equipment on poles.
You mean, are you talking about the initiative, why it didn't go on the ballot? Mm-hmm. Okay. A year ago, when it was originally thought that it was going to be placed on the November ballot in November 2013, it was an initiative for petition, is what it's called.
I think it was just placed on the ballot for passage initially. Is that what you're asking?
I'm asking, did the citizens of Lucas vote to install a mobile speed camera? Was it placed on their ballot for their vote?
When the cameras originally went up? No.
It's a revenue generating piece of equipment for the village, correct? Doesn't that have to, are you a chartered village?
No, we're not a charter.
Okay, then I'm mistaken.
No, we're not a charter. And that decision was made by council, and at that particular time, because of the way in which we conducted the business to implement the speed camera program, it was not necessary for the village residents to vote on it.
Okay. There is a civil matter in litigation right now. If the village is found, at fault in any way, are you prepared to refund all these funds? Where's the money going to come from?
I would say that we're prepared to do so if made to do so. But if you're comparing the village of Lucas's operation with other operations that have been found guilty and been made to refund money, there's a big difference in what happened with some of those other municipalities. There were issues related to the language and structure of their ordinance, whereas at this point we've not been made aware that there's any problems with ours. Ohio Revised Code as well as Ohio Basic Code both says that a municipality can use automated speed enforcement and or red light cameras. We have not done anything that is against the law. We've not done anything to change the law that's against Ohio Revised Code or Ohio Basic Code. So therefore, if it's in Ohio Revised Code currently stating that such devices can be used, then we are following the letter of the law, just the same as what we would that if the state at some point would decide that municipalities can no longer use those, then of course we'll follow the letter of the law at that time and take them down when told to do so.
Okay.
But there's right now in the Ohio State Supreme Court there's an argument about this right now. So why would you continue with it if you know that there's an argument about it?
Well, we had an obvious need for automated speed enforcement that dates back a number of years, probably before we even acted upon it. And the structure of our council at that particular time was much different. This gentleman sitting at the end of the room is part of the Richland County Sheriff's Office, obviously. They were going through a lot of cutbacks. They were not able to get people down here to do effective patrolling as much as what they would have liked because of their manpower issues that they were kind of strapped with some of the cutbacks that were made by the county. Because of that, and noticing that there was an obvious speeding issue within the village, it was brought before council that they thought that this would be a good idea to get people to slow down, to help in the aid of the sheriff's deputies when they were either maybe on the other end of town taking care of an issue or running radar somewhere else. That the placement of the camera somewhere else would help people slow down, continuing through the entire village. Regardless of whether there's something that's currently at the state Supreme Court right now, there's not been a ruling made. So therefore, with a ruling not being made, we're going to continue operation until there is a ruling made because, as I said, currently in the state of Ohio, they're a lawful device and we'll continue to use it.
You did say, though, you are prepared if the citizens of the town, if the citizens of Ohio decide that it's not something we want, then you're prepared to stop the program then?
If the state of Ohio tells you that they're no longer lawful, then obviously we're going to take them down.
Yeah, okay.